Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 30th of December. We're nearly at New Year's Eve, guys, not on one day to go and at the end of 2023, which I think we'll all be pretty relieved about, to be quite honest. It's been a big year for most of us. I am here with my doggos. I know you guys have really missed Sophie and Spocket, so I'm here shooting a video with Spocky and there's Sophie. Both collapsed. I've brought some cards along as well, guys. If you haven't seen the UK reading, I've done the first country. I did the United Kingdom, covering a few areas like Scotland, Ireland, Wales. Excuse me if I'm a bit clueless, but I try and cover sort of certain areas. I will do, America, Canada, Netherlands, Denmark. I'll try and incorporate as many as I can, guys. Cheers, everyone. I've got my coffee. Obviously, I can't do all of them. Thanks again, guys, for your feedback about Max. He's very cute and adorable, isn't he? But all my pets are very high maintenance. I know you guys won't find that too. My hubby and son are away, so I'm like doing everything. My daughter, fortunately, is really helpful. She's really good. But I have to guide Spocket everywhere. I'm having to take furniture out. I'm having to remove, we've got a trolley in the middle of our kitchen and he's hit his head too many times. So I'm just getting rid of that. Getting a smaller one maybe, just things like that. He's really struggling to navigate, and I don't know if he's still not feeling well or it is the blindness. I know a lot of you out there have had blind pets and it is very challenging. Cats are a little bit different. My cat Charlie, I think they've just got longer whiskers. They're more sensory, but look, Spocket is improving in some ways, but just not in others. So like I said, I am taking him to the vets because he just sleeps a lot. I don't know if it's like a bit of depression from going blind. It could be. I don't know. And Sophie's her usual crazy self, just wanting to go for a walk. And say hello to everybody, Sophie. Well, she's too tired. Her tail's not even going today. Say hello, Sophie. Oh, no, you got a hello. Say hello, Sophie. Yeah, you got your little hello. That's all you're going to get. All right. I'll close my eyes, guys. And yes, Max is very, very affectionate, isn't he? How's him knocking the camera over? You know how they scratch their ears on the table? And I didn't realise the phone had switched off when he knocked it over. Oh, my God. Anyway, never boring at my place, is it? All right, cheers, everyone. Thanks again for all your wonderful comments. I love hearing from you guys. It takes me a day or two to get back to you, but I like to really sit and read and absorb what you've got to say because it's interesting. It's interesting what we're all going through and how we're experiencing these crazy things that are currently happening in the world. No admin today. Let's just get straight into the reading and see what comes up. Oh, I'm getting... They're showing me visuals of Klaus cutting a cake. And it's like cutting a pie, like say an apple pie or something like that. And he's dishing out... Oh my God. He's dishing out the pieces now. They're all getting ready. All the global leaders are getting ready for the big year ahead. 2024, here it goes. And Klaus is giving them all a piece of cake on a plate. Here's elbows and here's sushis and here's Trudeau's and here's macarons and here's Luxons. And all these leaders are getting their little piece of the pie that Klaus is cutting up. He's preparing them all. They're getting their little piece of apple pie. Or whatever it is, some sort of cake. Let's hope it does crumble and become apple crumble. That would be great. But I am he's dishing out what their agenda is. I think they already know what their agenda is in 2024, but it's showing me him really delegating specifically now. He's got the cake slicer thing and he's putting it on a plate and he's dishing it out to each leader. I'm sure there's a little bit of monetary incentive going along with this as well. But I am getting that. Klaus is rubbing his little hands together and he's dishing out pieces of the pie. And they're saying even us, this is us, yes, the BS detectives, we're even going to be disturbed by some of the stuff they're bringing out. It's going to be absolute crazy. Oh, you're right, Soph. Absolutely crazy. And it's not just us seeing it. All these people waking up are just going to go, what? They're going to just look and go, this is batshit crazy. They're going to start thinking this is batshit crazy, because it is. We know everything they've been doing so far is batshit crazy. That's why we've created the BS detectors here and called ourselves the BS detectors, because we've seen nothing but bullshit, excuse the French, rolled out for the past 4 years. So we're even going to be like really disturbed by some of the things that we've already been disturbed by, all the, you know, transgender crap being or making kids confused in the school with the binary, non-binary, all this kind of stuff. Don't even get me started down that road. We know they're creating a new generation of kids that kind of understand all this stuff. But I'm getting just all this disturbing stuff that's going on. You know, we know the mass psychosis was very disturbing. To us, the whole 4 years has been disturbing. The segregation of people has been disturbing. Everything's been disturbing. It's complete illogical. Even the renewable rollouts to us is disturbing, because it doesn't make any sense. Look at, as we keep saying here, you know, we've been watching that M Guy channel, that Australian guy with his EV car videos. It is ridiculous. They're covering up the amount of EV cars catching fire. We know all this is going on. Everything's disturbing. Well, there's going to be more disturbing coming out in 2024. I still go to my hubby all the time. What could be left? What else could they touch? There's surely nothing left, but obviously there is. We're going to find out soon. It's the old iceberg analogy. There's always more beneath the surface. All right, let's keep going. I'm getting this very clear message for us here on this channel. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid of what comes towards us or what comes rolling out. See, it's showing me this great big boulder. You know, like if you think of that, is it Raiders of the Lost Ark? Is it? Where that boulder comes chasing, is it Harrison Ford? It is, isn't it? I think it is. That big boulder, and it nearly rolls him over, and he's got to keep running and running from this big boulder. Well, we don't run from it. See, we don't. This is government. This is a government reset agenda. They're rolling it out next year, even more of it. But we don't run from it. We just step aside from it. It's showing that all we do is go, no thanks, and we step aside, and it just rolls past. And we just go, oh, that's funny, and we giggle and laugh at this stuff. So whatever they're going to roll out, it's just saying, don't be afraid of it. Just step aside again. Just, I'm getting that song, of course I am, that, just take a step to the left and put your knees in tight. What's that song? What's that song out of that? Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Just take a step to the left and pull your knees in tight. Put your hands on your hips, which makes you look bigger. And that's what I'm getting. Take a step to the left or step to the right. Either way, it doesn't matter. But I'm getting that song for us. We don't have to worry about the big boulder coming at us, because we're going to see it coming. We're going to feel it coming. We're going to know that it's coming. And we're just going to take a step to the left or a step to the right, whichever you choose. And that's why we're getting that song. And put your hands on your hips. And you think if you put your hands on your hips, it makes you much bigger. It makes you stronger and more stable and bigger. So I'm getting all those kind of messages mixed in together with that Rocky Horror Picture Show song. I'm not sure what the song's called, but you all know it. All right, let's keep going, guys. But I am getting this great big boulder. That it's the old bowling ball coming towards the Skittles again that we always talk about, like the government hitting everyone with this giant bowling ball. It's going to knock everybody over like Skittles. Well, it ain't knocking the BS detectors over, guys, because we're stepping to the side and it's going to roll right past us because we're prepared. We'll know when that ball's in motion. Don't worry. We're going to see, sense, and know that it's coming. All right. They're showing me the people waking up. When this boulder starts moving, which will be every aspect of their life, we know it will, financial, food, the whole lot. It's showing me them starting to lose traction. The people waking up, it's showing me them trying to move their legs and their feet, but it's like on a really slippery surface. It's almost like on a treadmill. You know how you're on a treadmill and you're running, but you're not going anywhere. You're just on this treadmill and the ball's still coming towards people. That's how people are going to feel. They're going to feel very panicked. They're going to feel very stuck. They're feeling like they can't get ahead of this big giant boulder that's coming at them, which is the Great Reset agenda. That's how they're going to start feeling, and they're going to start like slipping off. They're going to start to slip over and fall off. And this is what I mean. When you can't see something coming, one of you actually mentioned it this morning, forewarned is forearmed. Sorry guys, I read a lot of messages this morning, but one of you did say that, and that's exactly what it is. See, we get forewarned and forearmed, but these people, they're not seeing it coming. And remember, a lot of them are still piecing it together. They don't know this is all a giant agenda being rolled out by these global elites. They still haven't pieced it together. They're still finishing off their jigsaw puzzle, remember? They're still trying to see what the bigger picture is. They've still got patches in their jigsaw puzzle that aren't finished. So they haven't concluded what the hell is going on. So that's what I'm feeling. But they're starting to, like, they're going nowhere, and they're starting to lose traction. They're going to slip off the back of this, what do you call them? Those treadmills. They're going to slip off the back, and, well, sadly, people are. They're going to lose their homes. They're going to, oh, God, just be in financial distress. A lot of people globally. God, we know the immigrants. How are the immigrants doing this globally? I keep looking at that and thinking, where are they all going? How's this migrant stuff? It's a massive issue in every country, guys. And I feel like, God, they're downtrodden before they even get started. And they're going to be, it's going to be a lose-lose situation, I feel, for all these immigrants, because they're going to get paid pittance to do tireless labour and get paid pittance and really long hours. They're going to just get, because they're going to get so desperate for money. Again, it's that slave labour, isn't it? Oh, it's so sad what's going on around the world. You can't believe this is happening, can you? It's just nuts. All right, let's keep going. Oh, I'm getting that the population is definitely not rising. You know how I was telling you that the other day, how they were talking about they had to do the fake protein. Oh, I meant to look at that at Coles. Sorry, guys, I forgot. The fake plastic synthetic food, the protein-based food, which they're trying to make out is plant-based. Yes, how they were talking about the population. That's what I was getting back to. Sorry, guys, got distracted looking out into the garden. I've got the sun out today. It's so nice. But the dogs were so tired, I thought I'd better bring them in for a sleep. Yes, so that's what I'm getting. The population, they were saying, because they can't keep up, they're going to have to make this artificial food, which we know is absolute. Have you ever heard anything more ridiculous than that? That there's not going to be enough meat. So let's get rid of all the farmers and cows and get rid of all the meat, and then we'll create artificial meat. Yep, that makes perfect sense to, like, nobody. They honestly think people are stupid, don't they? Well, not on this channel, guys. We see through all this garbage that they're just spewing out and lying to people about. And I mean, you cannot, honestly, it cannot be just us sitting back watching these articles on the news or TV or YouTube or wherever and thinking, oh, that's a great idea. Let's create, fake synthetic food with all just shit and preservatives and plastic crap in it. I mean, honestly, oh my God. Anyway, whatever. Other people are realising, don't worry, it's not just us. We're not going to eat it anyway, are we, guys? Yuck. I did try it. I gave it a try. I didn't cook the bacon, the plastic bacon that looked like it had come out of one of those plastic toy food things that the kids play with in their plastic modular kitchen sets. I didn't cook the bacon. It looked like it would melt. Imagine that, you put in your frying pan and just melts into this little blob of plastic. Oh, God. That's what would happen, I reckon. Oh, my goodness. What are they? We don't even know what they're feeding us already, do we? We wouldn't know. Like I said, you don't know what's on the labels because they hide everything under certain code, This is, preservative 886 or something, which you wouldn't even know what it was. Oh, yeah, that sounds healthy. They can make any old crap up. Honestly, it's pretty funny, isn't it? All right, let's keep going. getting actually that the Netherlands farmers have settled for a while. Things have settled a bit in the Netherlands. I know I've got a couple of you over in these regions, but I'm getting things have settled in the Netherlands. I do feel like 2024 you'll get a bit more, you'll get your buttons pushed again. I do feel that. Could be around renewables. I do feel that because, of course, they're all looking at this because we have to work together as the globe is working together. We're all got to get on the same page. Of course we do. So I am getting that you'll still get pushed. It's not over by any means in these areas. Hang on. Excuse me, guys. I am getting turbulent times ahead for Sweden, maybe Denmark. They near each other, they are, aren't they? I'm getting turbulent times ahead. People might have to stand up and fight back in these places in order to be heard. Things have been pretty okay, I think, in Sweden, haven't they, Martin? But yeah, that could change. See, that could change. We know things can turn on a dime, can't they? So I feel like a little bit of change. It's saying the people in these areas might get poked with a hot iron to sort of wake them up. I feel like a lot of people in these areas haven't quite woken up to what's going on in the rest of the world. That's just what I'm getting. But it's starting to filter to them now. It's starting to filter through. See, the truth, it's always that, like I always say, guys, it's the bubbles of truth. They come to the surface. And once they've popped, it's like the boiling water. Once they've popped, they're out there for good. It's like anything. It's like example stuff on the internet. Once it's on the internet, it's out there for good. Well, the same with the truth. It's out there for good. And people will continue to share it and share it and share it till eventually, fingers, it all goes viral and people wake up. Well, we could only hope. So that's what I'm getting for these areas. People are starting to get filtered the truth in these areas. Sweden, Denmark. That's what I'm getting. I think it's been a bit hidden from you guys, what's happening with the rest of the world. So you got to remember, guys, you only get fed what they want to feed you on television, the television. You only get fed a certain narrative. You know, you may not get shown all the protests that are going on around the world in relation to different things. They're only going to feed you specific things. So that's what I'm getting for Netherlands. But I do feel like renewables is going to be an issue brought up again next year. Definitely cost of living, of course. Cost of living. No one's going to go unaffected by that. All right, let's see what else there is. Oh, I'm getting globally, they're going to try and shut down a lot of marketplaces now. You know, your little markets that you have, your market stalls and everyone sort of trades. Oh, it's getting hot in here. I've just got to open the window, guys. Sorry. A little bit more. The dogs are going to die. The markets where you trade your vegetables and you sell your produce and your goods. I feel like a lot of markets are going to start to get shut down. And I'm kind of, well, they're going to use pathetic excuse. We know in Canada they'd be doing this. Trudeau would definitely be doing this next year. I feel like they're going to really start, because they want everything to be big corporate, see? So I feel like they're not going to want people selling their home produce and trading with other people, goods and services and all this kind of stuff. So I do feel there's going to be heavy fines. I feel like they're going to start looking at taxing anyone who's selling, you know, say you sell a kilo of spuds, you have to pay tax. You know, all this kind of stuff. I think, you know, if you do go to market, you have to pay a little fee just to rent space sometimes, don't you? But I feel like there's going to be all these extra fees and charges that, and this is globally, that it's not going to be worth people's while doing that. They're going to have to just trade with thy neighbour or something like that. I feel like, well, we know the water rates are practically making it impossible for people to grow stuff at home anyway. But I am feeling that they're going to try to gain some control around marketplaces. The little street stores and the little markets. And I mean, that's so fun, isn't it? You know, I love those markets that you go to and people are really crafty and creative. I love that sort of thing. But I do feel that could be something to do with the agenda in 2024, controlling the little markets. almost, well, really, I'm kind of getting shutting them down. It's going to become, well, we know in Canada it would probably happen, a little bit illegal to have small market stores and use cash. See, they don't want people using cash. That's actually gone a little bit quiet at the moment, hasn't it? Because a lot of people are starting to wake up to the old cashless society. It's really good. People aren't sort of talking about how great it'll be to be just on, you know, using our credit cards and that anymore, are they? Have you noticed that, guys? I've really noticed that. People aren't talking about it because they don't want it. They're just trying to get on with their life. And when you pay cash for something, I find people aren't like reacting weird anymore. Once upon a time, they were like, oh, cash, that's so rare during the CV, wasn't it? But now everyone's like, oh, good, yep, thanks. Like, it's becoming a bit normalized again using cash, which is so good because that's what we've wanted, isn't it? To keep that cash alive and keep it moving around. But we know this is the stuff they want to eliminate. Anyone making a quick buck on the side or making some bit of cash money, they don't want it because they want the governments want to have control of what everybody's doing. We know that. All right. I mean, how can they track and trace what you're doing if they don't know what you're selling and what people are buying? And how can you control that? We all know it's coming up on all our bank feeds on our phones. You've spent this much on groceries this month. You've spent that much on fuel this month. It's already there. They're already doing the tracking and tracing. They just haven't implemented it and locked it in to the point where it's giving people like a heart attack that they know now they're going to be credit scored like lovely Panda, the communist country that we talk about here. That's the ping ones. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. Again, France, again. We've had the French farmers standing up. We've had huge protests in France as well in the last year. But I am getting the French street marches. I'm getting marches in the street, which is like protests. But I am getting people out in the streets. Now, we know the Olympics is coming in, I think it's June, July. But I am getting, there's people going to be back in the streets protesting against Macron's dictatorship. They want their freedom back. They're tired of living this way. I'm getting that for France. I do feel there's going to be protests. I would say they're going to probably happen about March in France. And that's when we'll see the big military action take place, like the big military force being used, you know, probably flying the old UN cops and all that like they did in Canada to help them out, you know. Remember that in Canada where they took that police guy who was getting on with all the old truckers and Ottawa people? He just disappeared and they got rid of him and brought in all the tough the tough ones. Oh, it was so frustrating, that whole experience, wasn't it? I can't imagine. I know a lot of you have been in that. That would have been very frustrating because it was nothing but fun, joy and peace. Oh, a little bit of noise with the horn honking. Oh, it was so great. I loved it. You know, the bit I loved the most was when they were traveling the convoy of trucks and everything and all the people on the bridges and the horn honking then, like when everyone was waving and they all had their flags out and you could just feel everyone joined together for that freedom. And it's like Trudeau just pricked the balloon and just burst everybody's happiness, didn't he? It was just so cruel. Hi, Sprocky. Oh, there he is. Come here, have a cuddle. Sprocky. He's just not the same, is he, guys? It's like he's got really bad depression and I don't know how to lift him out of it. Anyway, I'll get there, guys. You know how much we love our puppy dogs and cats. We love animals. My hubby's a real dog person too. And my kids love dogs too. We just love dogs. There's no love like a dog's love, is there, guys? How about we pull some cards, guys? Oh, I've got to go do some housework today. That'll be fun, cleaning the bathroom and doing all the jobs that you put off. Let's do a couple of Doreen Virtues, guys. I hope you guys are all feeling well. I know a lot of you are still getting over your chest infections. I said that's been going around here too. Aches, pains and ailments, I've not been too bad actually, guys, myself. I hope you guys have been all right. I know we get a bit tired after Christmas. But I've still been doing jobs. I've been mowing and I just keep moving. That's all you can do is keep moving yourself forward, isn't it, guys? Oh, music. We know music heals our souls. I love music. I think that's why we get so much music here, because a lot of us here really love that vibration. And you guys share lots of music and songs and things with me. It's beautiful. I love music. I really do. Where would life be without music? Music creates memories. It brings joy. It can make you have a good cry too sometimes if you need it. Oh, enchantment. Got the unicorn. I think when I see this card, hang on a minute. Sophie. Oh, she's just turning my chair around. No, I'll let you out in a minute, Sophie. Sit down, please. Sophie, in a minute. Enchantment. I just think of magical. And if you look at the body language on the unicorn there, he's kind of ready to go forward. He's got his head down and he's scratching his hoof like he's ready to go forward. That's us. Well, enchantment to me is like the magic of life. That's how I see it. You know, we're in awe of things often, aren't we, on this channel? We love the beauty, the magic in life. That's the stuff we see since we've awakened. Life is enchanting. It can be. It can be. Oh, hang on a minute. They're all sticking together. Let's see what pops out. Let's see if one jumps out. Oh, well, I have to do this one because it came out twice. Children, we always get that looking through the eyes of a child, and that's the wonder. You know, I'm getting that show again. Remember the Wonder Years? Do you remember that show, The Wonder Years? And now I'm getting that song, Those Were the Young Years. Da 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 da. Don't know who sings it, but I'm getting that like show, The Wonder Years. Where, you know, we have a lot of wonder with the world now. We just see things differently. And of course I've got to get the Oasis song Wonderwall. Oh, sorry guys. Everything's about wonder. I wonder. But I love that song Wonderwall by Oasis. Speaking of music, let's pull also, guys, an angel outcome card. Now, I'll keep doing my countries when I get time. I've just been a little bit overwhelmed with the boys being away. It's just a little hectic on my end. Oh, my goodness. Oh, mindfulness. Be mindful of another's feelings and needs. Someone needs your love right now. A loving thought is all it takes. And I think, too, that's just being aware of people around you and how they might be feeling. Lend a kind ear, encourage others, and be kind to yourself, too. I always say that as well. But sometimes when you lend a kind ear or you give someone time or you actually slow your life down and sit and like have a cup of tea with someone and share an experience, that can actually make you feel good, too. I often talk about that, don't I, guys? That can make you feel like you're doing something sort of productive with your life by helping others. And it only has to be in a small way. It might be just checking on your neighbour. If you've got an elderly neighbour or something like that, just say, how you going? How was your Christmas? You know, just, you know, I don't know. It's just being aware, I guess, of people around you is what the guides are trying to say. All right, let's see if there's anything to close with today. Hang on, guys. I'm just getting that next year, 2024, everyone's lives are going to be very disrupted. We know that they are. Probably not ours because we're stepping aside from the big boulder that's coming at us. So I don't think we're going to get too disrupted. But a lot of people's lives are going to get, the people waking up, it's going to get very disrupted. And be disturbing, like I said in the beginning. All right. Oh, Spocky. Oh, I'm getting this song by, is it AC/DC? For the people waking up. Not for us, because we're not on this highway. I'm on the highway to hell. I'm on the highway to hell. We all know AC/DC, don't we? So I'm getting that. They're on the highway to hell. That's if they stay off it and don't veer off, which I think a few might veer off next year. But I'm getting that song, Highway to Hell. Hang on a minute. Oh, God, I'm getting all AC/DC. And they're giving me that song. 'Cause I'm TNT. Oi, oi, I'm dynamite. TNT. and I'll win the fight. Oh, that's a cool song. Maybe we're going to all win the fight, all the little people, peasants and Lego people. So I am getting that song, TNT I'm Dynamite by AC/DC. I love that song. It's so good when you're driving along. It's such a cool song. All right, hang on. Oh, I'm getting this. I'm sure it's Led Zeppelin. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, lonely, 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 lonely time. I don't know the rest of the words. What's the rest of the words? Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Oh, I love Led Zeppelin. Like, you know, that Stairway to Heaven's one of my favourite songs. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, lonely, 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 lonely time. Well, we're getting that song, whatever it is. I'm going to finish with another one because I don't know the name of that song. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm getting that song. I think this is AC/DC too. You shook me all night long. You really shook me now. You shook me all night long. You really shook me now. What is with all the headbanger music today? We never hardly get like songs like this, do we? You shook me all night long. That's AC/DC too, isn't it? Hang on, I've got to get something a bit normal. Oh, the music's weird today. Maybe that's the loud vibration is what we're needing today. Hang on. Oh, they're just showing me drum solos. I'm getting drum. It's obviously about the beats today. They're showing me people doing like drum solos. Hang on. Have you heard that G-Flip, that Aussie singer? I think she's so talented. I was listening to her the other day on a Christmas show. She actually is quite good. She's a drummer that's turned like into a muso that sings, and she's really well known. G-Flip. Look her up. She's actually very talented, guys. I'm getting this drumming. They're just showing me lots of drumming. Hang on a sec. Oh, I'm getting that song. Oh, cool. I'm getting that song. Oh, who sings it? This is the best thing that has ever happened to me. And I said it, I love it, I need it, I love you. Is that Dead or Alive? No. Who sings it? I want to know who sings it. This is the best thing that has ever happened to me. And I would say that's about the awakening. It's the best thing that's ever happened to us. We've heard that song before a couple of times now. But I do love that song. Oh, who sings it, though? It's not Dead or Alive, is it? I don't know. But anyway, we can go look it up. I'm sure it's called The Best Thing. Oh, I love that song. Go and play that today, guys. That's what we're going to finish off with today. This is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I said it, I know it, I leave it. Look, you have to excuse my terrible singing, guys, but if I don't sing it, you won't know possibly what it is, although you probably still can't work out what the hell the song is with my singing. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye from me and the doggos today. I'm going to say bye from poor Spocky. I'm going to give him a big cuddle from all you guys because I know you're all worried about him. Sophie's down here being Sophie. Say goodbye to everybody, Soph. Oh, yawning. Putting you to sleep, Soph. All right. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. Please comment. We chat to each other here on my channel, and I will talk to you very soon. Don't forget to subscribe too if you haven't. Talk to you soon. Hey, and check out my prediction videos for 2024. I've got part 1 and 2, and I've done the UK and financial and celebrity as well. The country ones will be on my playlist, guys, under individual countries 2024 is the heading on that playlist. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye.